Let's face it, it's cold many months of the year here in the north, but you can still ride as long as you don't freeze. That was my biggest struggle before. It could be ice-free and no snow, but it was still cold for my feet and my hands. You want to be warm, but you don't want to lose control over the feel of the bike and the levers with big bulky gloves. To have the right gear when you're out on these winter rides is essential, otherwise it's just something you endure, not something you think it's fun. In this video I'm out here in nature with my bike and it's around 5 degrees here. So in this video I'm going to show you the gear that has kept me riding during the winter season. If you're new here, my name is Johan and I ride both on and off-road as much as I can all year around, and I mostly ride my T7 and I have an old trusty cruiser that I also ride. So I've taken them on some really nice trips and more to come in the future. My goal on this channel is to create fun and helpful content, so if you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe, that helps a lot. Let's start with what I have installed on the bike. First of all, heated grips on my adventure bike is essential for me, because then I can ride with thinner MX gloves for most of the season. I really like the feel of thinner gloves. Gives me better control over the levers and the throttle. So the heated grips from Oxford really helps with that, because it's really warm. I can adjust it in 5 different levels, and the hottest is really hot, which is good. And I also like the grip. It's a little bit bigger, but I like how it feels actually. And the material here is also really nice, so you feel like you have good grip on the handlebars. So that's really good. And a pro tip here is to put some isolation tape on the levers. I learned that when I was in the Swedish army, or if it was my brother, I can't really remember. But the idea is that cold metal is super cold when you touch it. So putting some electric tape or insulation tape helps with that, and I really feel that actually. So that's a good little pro tip for you. Then to take it to the next level, I also have some heated gear, and I have this heated vest from Ride Iron, and I really like how it feels. It feels like I'm getting a warm hug both in the back and in the front with some heat. So I really like that, and I really like how it looks also. I think I can use this more than when I'm out riding, so that's good. It's really easy. I just plug it into a power bank like so, and then I can adjust the levels. Super nice. Besides the heated vest, I also have some heated gloves from my Ride Iron, and it works the same. You just adjust the levels here, and the warm is really warm actually. So I really like how they feel also. I mean, I don't want bulky gloves, as I said before. I want to be able to ride with one finger, and I can that with these, so that's good. You have the battery here inside, so it's no cables or nothing also, so that's really good. And as I said before, it's really important for me to have control over the levers, because I want to be able to ride with at least one finger or maybe two, but with these gloves I can actually ride with one finger. It's not as nice as with the MX gloves, of course, but I can still do it, and they're not that bulky actually. The biggest tip here is the layer principle. I mean, even the Vikings use this, and I have this Merino wool base layer that I use both in the summer and in winter. In the winter it keeps me warm, and in the summer it keeps me cold. That works both for your hands and your feet also. So a big tip here is to buy some thinner gloves that you can put on your hands before you put on your motorcycle gloves. So a pair of these thin gloves make a huge difference actually. And you can do the same on your feet. So put on a warm merino wool sock that is really thin, and then you put on your normal sock, and that helps a lot. So if you use a thinner glove like this before you put on your gloves, then you can use a lighter glove like MX gloves, and combine with the heated grips on the adventure bike, I can ride for most of the season actually just with a thinner glove and MX gloves and then the heated grips. And also, the wind is your enemy. So when it's really windy or if it's raining, I also have a rain jacket that I put on. And this one is stretchy also, so even if I have a lot of layers right now, I mean I have the base layer, my Knox jacket, my heated vest, and then the rain jacket also, I can still remove. But I mean, the layer principle here is the best thing. So this rain jacket I also put on when it's really cold, and I mean, keeping all the wind away makes a huge difference, and the same is with the gloves. I have these rain gloves from Acerbis, and they work great to remove all the wind. And I mean, it's only 2 openings, or so you have 2 fingers in each, so you don't have as much control. But for example, when you're out in the summer and it could be cold, as when we were in Norway in the mornings, I mean, putting these on removes all the wind, and the wind is the enemy that gets you cold. So these rain gloves combined with like MX gloves or Brisker gloves, combined with the heated grips on the motorcycle, makes me cope with degrees down to 5 degrees, and I've even ridden in 3 degrees. So that's the best thing when I'm out on those big adventures, because it packs really small also, and that's really good. Then to a tip regarding this beanie, or whatever you call it, neck warmer maybe you call it. And mostly I just ride like this and then put on the helmet, of course. But if you want to keep the nose warm as well, you just do like this, put it from, and then try to cover the nose, and then put on the helmet over this. Then you protect the nose also. So that's a good tip. And regarding pants, I have some waterproof pants from Adventure Spec, and I really like these because they're waterproof directly, so I don't need to put on rain pants and stop in the middle of the road, because they just get stuck in the boots and so on. You probably know what I mean if you tried it. So this works great for me, just a base layer and a waterproof pants. Keeps the wind away. Another way to keep warm is to use these muffs. They don't fit so good on my T7, but I used them a lot before, and they work really good. They keep all the wind away, and together with the heated grips, it's really warm inside of here. So that's a good tip also, if you don't want to use some of the other stuff that I've showed you. So that is all I use to keep warm during the winter, or when it's just a little bit cold during the summer as well. Because you have to be prepared. Because when, for example, when you're in Norway or something like that, or here in Sweden, it's cold in the mornings and you have to be prepared. So that's why, for example, during those months, I only take the thinner gloves, Brisker glove or MX glove, and then the rain gloves. Then when you're here at home, you can have a bit of luxury and have the heated gloves also. Because it could be down to 0 degrees and I'm out riding. And especially when I ride my cruiser, where I don't have heated grips on the motorcycle, the heated gloves really makes a huge difference. So yeah, you just have to take what works for you. But the biggest principle here that you need to remember is the layer principle. And the layer principle works for your hands and your feet as well. So if you're gonna remember anything, that put on some thinner gloves on your hands makes a huge difference. So yeah, I hope this helped someone get out and ride even if it's winter. Because now I'm gonna go home, and before that I'm gonna ride on these beautiful gravel roads. So we'll see you soon again. Bye bye. Chilly today. Still ice on the side of the roads.